the national anthem. Please be seated. Srimati Droupadi Murmu, Honorable President of India and Supreme Commander of Armed Forces, Shri Siva V. Mayyanathan, Honorable Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It is a matter of great honor and pride for the Defence Services Staff College to host the Honorable President of India and the Supreme Commander of Armed Forces in the Sekho Auditorium, which has been named after Flight Lieutenant Nirmaljeet Singh Sekho, who was awarded the Paramveer Chakra in the 1971 operations. May I now request Lieutenant General Virendra Vats, Youth Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Commandant Defence Services Staff College to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all ranks of Wellington Garrison, I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Honorable President of India, Shri Droupadi Murmu, to the Defence Services Staff College. I also welcome Shri Siva Mayyanathan, Honorable Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu. Madam President, it's a matter of great privilege and honor for us to host the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces. Seated before you are 480 student officers of the 80th Staff Course, faculty of the college, officers of the Madras Regimental Centre and Wellington Garrison. The student officers are drawn from 3 wings of our armed forces and allied services. We also have representation of 38 international student officers from 26 friendly foreign countries. The 45 weeks long course currently underway is scheduled to be completed on 12th April 25. Aim of the course is to train and educate selected officers of the armed forces for staff and command functions across the entire spectrum of conflict in single and joint service environment, in appointments tenable by majors to colonels in the army and equivalent ranks in the Navy and Air Force. Madam President, the Defence Services Staff College is a premier tri-services institution. The graduates of our college form the edifice of the command and staff structure of our armed forces. The motto of our college is Yuddham Pragya in Sanskrit, meaning to war with wisdom. Our vision is to strive to be the center of excellence in single service as well as joint services, operational planning and staff work in the armed forces. Madam President, as you are aware, the ever-changing character of war, shaped by rapid technological advancement, demands a paradigm shift in how we prepare our future military leaders. Warfare is no longer confined to traditional battlefields. It now spans across multiple domains to include artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, and information warfare. To effectively respond to these challenges, military education must evolve to foster intellectual agility, inter-domain synergy, and a profound understanding about changing landscape of warfare. Only through this transformation can we ensure that our officers are equipped to lead with strategic foresight and operational precision. Here at the Staff College, it is our constant endeavour to prepare our officers to meet these challenges, thereby shaping the right trajectory for the future of our defense forces. Our focused endeavor is realized due to the professional competence of faculty from the three services. They serve as role models and mentors for student officers and focus on jointness integrations at the tactical and operational levels. Our college, Madam President, is affiliated to University of Madras, and on successful completion of the course, our student officers are awarded a master's degree in defense and strategic studies. Since our establishment in 1948, we have trained more than 2,000 international student officers till date as part of a diplomatic outreach. Our notable alumni include heads of states and militaries from across the world. To mention a few, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, former President of Sri Lanka, Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, former President of Nigeria, General Ibrahim Hilmi, Chief of Defence Force of Maldives, Lieutenant General Batu Shering, Chief of Operations, Bhutan Army. Madam President, we are extremely grateful to you for having made it convenient to visit our college this morning. Your visit shall inspire all of us here to fulfill the mandate bestowed upon us with a sense of patriotism and professional pride. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is indeed a matter of great honor and pride for the Defence Services Staff College, and in particular the 80th Staff Course, to host the Honorable President of India. We are indeed honored by your presence, madam. I shall now request Lieutenant General Virendra Vats, Commandant, Defence Services Staff College, to felicitate the Honorable President. May I now request the Commandant to present the memento to Shri Siva V. Mayanathan, Honorable Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu. We at Defence Services Staff College lay great emphasis on critical thinking and analyzing complex problems to produce workable solutions. To that effect, it is important for the officers undergoing the staff course to have a deeper understanding of major issues being faced by our country in various domains. We utilize the great diversity and knowledge amongst ourselves to promote peer learning. To share their views, we shall now have one international student officer who shall share his experience about India and one woman officer who shall speak about women in armed forces. Now I call upon Lieutenant Colonel Philip Tete from the Republic of Ghana.
Honorable President of India, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, good morning. I am Lieutenant Colonel Philip Tete, citizen of the Republic of Ghana, a member of the Ghana Army, and now one of the 38 proud international student officers at the Defence Services Staff College. It is a profound honor to stand before you today to share my experiences over the past 6 months or so in this incredible country called India. A journey to this country began in March 2024 with my nomination to attend the 80th course of the Defence Services Staff College, having previously interacted with Indian military personnel on 2 United Nations missions in Lebanon and South Sudan. I thought I knew a bit about India until I arrived here. I quickly learned to my pleasant surprise that apart from some knowledge of India's rising economic might and geopolitical dexterity in a complex global environment, I knew very little about its strategic culture, the idea that is India, and indeed what made India the country it is today. I believe I have become now more aware India's geopolitical model of strategic autonomy, which enables it to maintain sovereignty while fostering international cooperation. Coming from Ghana, I found striking cultural similarities between our countries that eased my transition. Both nations are vibrant mosaics of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, sharing common values in religious secularism, food, and festivals. As we often say in the army, the soldier marches on his stomach. That's one of the first things I looked at when coming here, was the food staples common in the Indian market. To great delight, I found we had similar culinary heritage. It helped me adapt quickly to the local cuisine, with chicken and mushroom biryani fast becoming my personal favorites. Also, the spirit of community during festivals, which highlights the universal values of love, unity, and respect, resonates deeply with me. I always look forward to the festivals in India because more than the values they project, they also offer the much-needed public holidays, which gives students some respite from the fast-paced, rigorous academic activities that this citadel of knowledge provides. That said, Honorable President, permit me to acknowledge the excellent training at this college, which has become a natural part of my experience in India. Being a beneficiary of many foreign military courses, I can attest that the training here is world-class. The staff are hardworking, the directing staff very professional, not least the student officers who are warm and friendly. Exploring some of India's diverse landscapes has been a privilege. My visits to the majestic forts of Jaipur, the golden sands of the Sama have left me in awe, while the salubrious climes of Wellington and the serene hills of Uti, traveling on a diesel-powered engine train, have offered a tranquil escape into nature's embrace. My highlight perhaps has been a visit to the Isha Foundation in Coimbatore, where the displays and programs reflect a deep understanding of the human experience. Honorable President, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I would like to appreciate India's initiative for establishing the Indian Technical and Economic Corporation that allowed me to come to India in the first place, to learn from its rich cultural heritage and to engage with its people. Thank you, Honorable President, for your leadership and the opportunity to share my experiences. Once again, I say thank you without it.
I now call upon Wing Commander Priyanka Sarkar from the Indian Air Force to share her experience.
Honorable President of India, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am Wing Commander Priyanka Sarkar, a meteorology officer from the Indian Air Force. It is an honor for me to share my experiences as a proud representative of the Indian Armed Forces and reflect upon the strides made by women in service to the nation. Indian Armed Forces are the flag bearers in upholding the values of our Constitution. Their dedication, skill and commitment are the true measures of success. Women in uniform have proven time and again that they are up for any kind of challenge, whether in combat, technical expertise, or strategic leadership. Our contributions have not only been duly recognized, but also celebrated, reflecting the inclusivity and progressive ethos of the military. As a senior meteorology officer at a fighter air base, I have been entrusted with critical roles in operational planning and leadership. Such responsibilities highlight how the Indian Armed Forces place their faith in individual capability and performance, regardless of gender. Women in Indian Armed Forces have excelled across diverse domains, from participating in international military exercises to leading humanitarian missions even during COVID pandemic. I, and many like me, have demonstrated resilience, adaptability, and unwavering commitment. These past achievements are a testimony of our readiness to take on any task in line with our nation's evolving perspective on equal opportunities. Training institutions such as the Defence Services Staff College exemplify the commitment of the armed forces towards empowerment, inclusivity, and professional excellence. Guided by its motto, Yuddham Pragya, to war with wisdom, This institution prepares officers to think strategically, lead decisively, and address the complexities of modern warfare. Each officer is valued as a national asset, a vital contributor to the collective mission. As the sole woman officer from the Indian Air Force in this course, I have experienced this inclusivity firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, women in uniform also bring a unique strength in balancing professional and personal roles. Many of us serve as officers while fulfilling roles as partners, daughters, and mothers. This balance is immensely challenging, yet rewarding, teaching us resilience and making us stronger and more empathetic as leaders. The rise of women in the services is not just about breaking barriers. It is about proving that opportunities, when given fairly, can lead to extraordinary accomplishments. The uniform recognizes capability and dedication. It provides equal opportunities for all who are ready to rise to the occasion. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable President for being a beacon of inspiration to countless individuals in the armed forces, thereby demonstrating through her own achievements the power of perseverance and dedication. I am profoundly grateful to the Indian Armed Forces for fostering an environment where each individual can thrive based on their abilities. This trust and recognition have shaped me into a thorough professional, a leader, and the person who I am today. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, officers. On behalf of Tamil Nadu Defence Services Staff College, may I now request the Honorable President, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, to address the officers and ladies of Wellington Garrison.
Shri Siva Mayanathan, Minister of Backward Classes, Tamil Nadu. Commandant Defence Services Staffs College, Lieutenant General Birendra Bhatt, senior officers, faculty members, and student officers. It is a great pleasure to be among you all at the premier tri-service joint training institution of the country. I am impressed by the beautiful campus of Defence Services Staff College placed amid the spectacular Nilgiris and surrounded by lush green tea gardens and rich variety of flora and fauna. Dear officers, I congratulate you all for getting selected through a top competitive examination. I also welcome the 38 international student officers from 26 countries who are attending this course. I felt happy listening to the experiences shared by the young student officers. Their determination and zeal to serve the country are commendable. I am also delighted to know that there are some women officers among you attending this course. I hope that the number of women officers in this course will rise in the near future. Women are already making their mark in every field, including our armed forces. I was glad to meet the women officers deployed in Siachen, the world's highest battlefield. Women officers are now commanding various units in all the three services. I am glad to know that in Indian Navy, a lady officer has been posted as commanding officer of the frontline warship for the very first time. Earlier this month, on board INS Vikrant, during my day at sea in Goa, I met the young and energetic women Agniveers and women sailors. The increasing strength and role of women in all spheres is encouraging and inspiring for all, especially young girls. I look forward to witnessing more and more women joining armed forces where they can demonstrate exceptional capabilities and break new ground in uncharted territories. We must remember that women warriors have written glorious chapters of Indian history in not so distant past. Dear officers, the Defence Services Staff College has made commendable contribution to training and educating the potential leaders of armed forces of India and friendly foreign countries and selected civilian officers. I am happy to note that the institution has carried out constant upgradation of the infrastructure over the years with emphasis of digitization. Over the past 7 decades, DSSC has played a major role in philosophically grooming the middle-level officers. It has the unique distinction of having a composite, multi-service and multinational group of student officers and a professionally enriched faculty. The college has been at the forefront of instruction of latest technology in imparting quality training to the officers in conformity with the best practices in similar institutions around the world. I am told that a large number of its alumni have risen to the topmost positions in the country as well as in armed forces. Indian armed forces are respected by one and all. They are in the forefront of guarding our nation's boundaries and territorial integrity. The nation is proud of our defense forces for constantly securing our national interests. Our defense personnel, who always serve with the spirit of nation first, deserve high praise. I acknowledge the contribution of their families in demonstrating immense courage with sending their loved ones out on national duty and also expressing feelings of pride about what they do for the country. Dear officers, India is rising and the world is acknowledging our growth in various sectors, including defense. India is moving towards indigenization and self-reliance to keep the armed forces ready to meet the future challenges. Our country is being developed as a major defense manufacturing hub and is moving towards becoming a reliable defense partner and big defense exporter. India's defense industry is rapidly adopting the latest technologies and is moving ahead in line with the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our defense companies such as HAL and organizations like DRDO are setting new benchmarks. Today, India exports defense equipment to more than 100 countries. India's defense exports grew by 30 times over the past decade. Make in India program has played a major role in this development. In the past changing geopolitical environment, we need to be well prepared to tackle any situation. Geopolitical dynamics have changed the security landscape, and there is a need to have deep understanding of national and global issues. We not only have to secure our national interest, but also prepare for new national security challenges like cyber warfare and terrorism. The issue of climate change is acquiring new dimensions which need to be understood and managed. Updated knowledge and cutting-edge technologies based on intensive research are required to be applied. I am confident that our armed forces officers will rise to the future challenges. This course will prepare you all for higher responsibilities and as strategists who can deal with complex situations in an effective manner. Today, officers of our friendly countries are present here. I would like to convey a message from India. India has always followed the principles of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and considered the whole world as its friend and family. India always follows the ideal of promoting international peace and security. I again extend my warm wishes to all international students officers. In the end, I extend my greetings to all the officers, faculty, and staff of the college. My best wishes for your bright future and illustrious career. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now requested to rise for the national anthem. The national anthem.